When you're on the cave side, preferred side, you get a lot of those pulls turn to caps, but how many times do you see returns in this map, specifically when you're coming out of the opposite side? But let's say, I'm going with Jerd. The king needs to come alive right now. Study is going to get the first kill. Jerd wrapping around, able to get one. He's got a second in his sights. Should be able to pick up two early kills. Let's see if he can get a flagpole playing smart right now.
He's going for that pre-fire, but nobody home. It's kind of scary that you could be right here with this 3-0. Faze Black playing extremely well. Just want to see TCM step it up to that other level. We know they can play that way. We've seen it. It's just right now Faze Black outclassing TCM.
See if they heard that there. Proofy jumped right over a player's head, eventually going to get sniffed out. Trying to see if anyone's getting aggressive here. It's going to be Jerd, I believe, that might have the first chance to get a pull. There's another player live. That's going to be Gunchi. So we'll stick it on with Gunchi. He is going to have flag out. One in front of him. Can he win that gunfight? No, he is going to fall. Nice defense there from Study as he is going to shut it down. We do switch on to Moose, who's also an aggressive role. Gets one. There's one at home rotating from his left. It's all going to come down to what side he checks, and he's got unlucky there.
In that position, when Moose is by himself, that's like you don't want to see him pull the flag. You want to see him wait for that teammate who was, heading from pull over jump up, I believe it was Gunchi, to just try and lock it down with that bell. Just play a little bit more patient. I feel TCM are rushing a few decisions where if they take an extra couple of seconds, they could convert that into a flagpole.
And right now, if you're TCM, you are on the preferred side. You need to have a, 3-0 lead, a 3-cap lead going in the second side?
Right. You want at least maybe 2 flags, and the reason that you'll hear us say preferred on CTF retreat is due to the spawns. That red side can spawn so far away on that bottom bar area from the flag that for them to wrap back takes such a long time, whereas when you're on the blue side, you can spawn cave, which is basically staring.
You see that red flag at the bottom left, I guess you call it the poor spawn you can get as the red team is all the way out to that bottom right of the map, and it's very hard to wrap back. Your only option a lot of times is overextending, and it can make it very, very difficult. But you will see Jerd with the first pull, and this looks to possibly be a cap if he can cross the map. I'm going to highlight this player because he's going to be the one that has to get big kills. He's going to get shut down. Who was that from the side? It's going to be Sensor. He is able to come up clutch along with the rest of the team. They get 3 kills there. What was a potential cap for TCM just got annihilated.
Sensor looking at picking up some more kills, and Faze should be able to pull that flag. And Sensor's playing so aggressive here. Absolutely love this play to try and push through. Teammates pull the flag. Now he has to wrap back, get the cuts. How is he still alive? No idea, but he finally falls. It's shame. 3 players drop, leaves Gunchi last man standing. And he is going to be chasing. This is a big kill, and Study's going to connect with it. And that's going to be a cap for Faze Black as they go 1-0 up in CTF retreat.
Yeah, at first I was going to say keep running. Let that player mid-map help you out, but it didn't end up mattering. He got the kill, had plenty of time to keep going despite the late stuns that came in. 3 people pushing Study right now. He is eventually going to fall. The aggression coming in from Jordan Crew, but Shane's going to be last alive. He's going to drop. That's 4 dead right now. So let's switch. Let's keep it with Sensor, actually. He's been playing so well, able to get 1. There's a second there that I thought was going to clean him up while he was weak, but that player rotates back. Look at the 3 players swarming from pool side right now.
And they recognize that's how you're going to win this side of CTF. Just flood it, be aggressive. Force TCM in the very back of the cave to just go for those clutch 1v1 gunfights. And they're not going to be able to do that every single time, Maven. It's too hard to do. As Proofy does fall, that's 3 players down. Last man up, Apathy. He's already cleaned up 1, looking for the second, and connects with the second. However, Jerd has pulled the flag behind Apathy, has him 1 shot, gonna go for the charge, connect. Can he get around the corner?
Oh, if Apathy wasn't there, if he didn't have to deal with killing that player,
flag's still alive,
I think he had a really good chance, but he should be home free. Yeah, he's absolutely home free. 1-1 will be the score. And that I thought it might end up hurting him because it took Jerd so long to get through a pull because Apathy was just lying prone in his way, but it didn't matter. They're able to fire it through.
So tied up, 1 flag apiece, just over a minute of round 1 to play. And realistically, you need to see TCM go into the second side with a lead, otherwise I think your prediction of 3-0 is going to be completely correct.
Yeah, they have to have a lead, in my opinion. They absolutely have to have a lead. You see Jerd, you see the spawn out. They spawn to that right side. They know someone's got to be close to home, so you see all those blue arrows rotating back. They're able to kill Apathy, who is the aggressive person. Now they can link back up and kind of flirt with mid-map here. But right now, just taking a look at the mini-map, no one really in a position to get anything done. Everyone is kind of vying for mid-map control right now, Ben.
You need Gunchi, your Val player, to be doing a little bit better than 6 and 13. That's really the difference here. He hasn't been able to lock down that pool side with his AR and ultimately allowed his subs to push into the enemy base, win those 1v1s, pull the flag, and then they have that support from Gunchi. And unfortunately, it looks like this side is going to end at a tie
and it's
of 1-1.
It's a little bit of a chicken and the egg scenario. Like you need your Bals to open up lanes for your subs. But when your subs are playing well and playing aggressive, it makes it so much easier on your bow player. Yeah, there's a little bit of balance, but especially on this map, in my opinion, if your bow player is not getting it going outside at full side, your sub players can't do a whole lot. Like, you can keep flooding through mid-map, you can keep trying to cut as many lanes as you can, but when it comes to getting actual successive flag pulls at that pull side, your bow's got to be rolling then.
Mr. TCM _ Twiz with a little bit of a tweet. Come on, boys. I believe in the 3-game comeback. Shout out to Swizz, of course, the coach of TCM Gaming. Fantastic guy. But
yeah, he's a great guy.
The boys need him now more than ever.
They need the coach, they need the fans. So if you are on Twitter, I know the guys are currently playing and not able to see your tweets, but they need the love. They'll be able to sense it. Just give some TCM love here for the 0-2 comeback. We'll see if they can pull it out. But this is tough. It's now going to be preferred side to Faze Black, and they're going to have to hold the onslaught that's about to come from Apathy and crew.
And honestly, the way that TCM need to play the second side is just massively aggressive. And they need to make sure that every single time they're left with a choice of do we overextend or do we wrap back to the flag, they need to make the right decision. And right now there's a play from Faze just waiting by TCM's flag. It's going to be Sensor. 2 kills go down, pulls the flag. If he wins this 1v1, that
was
would have been massive. But
that was an impossible 1v2.
Think of it this way, right? That was 30 seconds in the round, and already TCM have to win a huge 1v1 in their gun base. How many times realistically are they going to be able to do that in this game?
Not every time, that's for sure. Eventually one's going to sneak through, but that was 3 down there for Faze Black. Proofy was the only one alive. He's got to play some defense. Gets 1. Does he get 2? No, he gets him very weak, though. Able to hold off that push from pull side. But Shane, still in a position to get aggressive. Needs a little bit of help, though, as he's pretty much by himself.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Not going to be able to pick up that kill on Apathy. And it's interesting, every time we see CTF retreat, or even hardpoint retreat, I feel Shane kind of goes to that bow. Doesn't feel too confident with his SMG on this map, especially. But I feel like, you know, sometimes you need Shane playing at that fast pace. You need him being the one trying to get for those spike pulls.
Yeah, it's not all about the KD. It really isn't.
Absolutely
you know,
not.
just pulling out the bow can slow them down enough that it's just, you know, inches are missed. There's a chance to get a cap. And Apathy not able to get around the rock there. That was a possible flag pull.
And that's the second huge 1v1 that the TCM have been able to hold out. But then there you go. Study picks up 2, looking for 3rd on full wall, connects with the 3P, still has the flag in hand. 4th player over,
he's got help
to get away. Teammate helps him out, and now TCM trying to overextend on that bottom side of the map, but Study should be home free unless Shane can get in a miraculous 2-piece. Not going to happen, and Faze Black go 2-1 into the lead.
That was Study.
A little bit more Study.
He's on a 5 spree. He got, what, 3 in the base, a 4th when he was trying to push out. Incredible stuff. Great flag run there, just all around. Remarkable play from Study as they're going to take a 2-1 advantage here, just under halfway through the second side.
Yeah, he's having a great performance. 18 and 9, a 6th streak currently. Proofy's on 4, make that a 7th.
He's shooting lasers right now.
Yeah, he's just missing both flags away from base. However, a couple of players fall from TCM. Jerd has the flag. He hits right hand side. Needs a teammate to help pick that kill up. They do connect with it.
This should be
flag
a cap.
Has been dropped and returned. Jerd should be able to get it. Yep.
What a counter cap there. You know, after the amazing play by Study within about 30 seconds, 30 seconds on the dot, they fire through a tying cap. Amazing resilience there by TCM.
Big gunfight going on once again in TCM space. Apathy beating Shane with that AR, and that's becoming a pretty standard storyline of this map so far. Apathy's assault rifle just so dominant. But flag still at base. Big win coming in from Jerd.
Yeah, I want to see if Study could have another hero play at the base, but wasn't able to get it. Jerd gets 1, Kenny gets 2. No, he will eventually fall here. 1 down for either side. Going to stick things with Apathy. He's had a great series here thus far. He's getting tagged up from behind. He will fall. I'm just trying to see these spawners as they're going to be coming in. Jerd's just going to wrap down to play defense. We have Shane getting aggressive right now. But again, every time I see an offensive player from TCM, he's pretty much by himself. Now, everyone's coming up now. He did a good job staying alive. They've got some aggression here. But their best bet, I mean, on this side, it's so hard to push with like 3 and get a successful pull. It's almost a counter cap or a sneak pull. You need something like that on this side, in my opinion.
Yeah. You know, CTF plays very different on Advanced Warfare than it has in past titles.
Yeah, 4 down doesn't mean a lot many times.
Right. The game's just so fast, you know, that you need to just be able to counter what's going on the opposite side as Moose manages to pick up a kill, and he's been causing Faze some massive problems to other players. Spawns directly behind him. Apathy able to pick up 1. Flag has been pulled. It's going to be Sensor. And where are those players from TCM with 55 seconds left? A cap here could well end it. Jerd picked up one. Jerd is still alive, actually, and I think Setzer knows it. The challenge comes in, but Study cleans him up, and this should be a flag.
It's going to be close. Shots coming in. They shut it down. Can they fire it through? Trying to switch everywhere. That's a great defense there. The cap does not get in. Is it still down?
No, it was returned.
Oh, they did get the return. I thought it was down for a second there. They did get the return. My God, what a great clutch up there by TCM.
That flag inches away from being capped. Now Gunshy's going to go for it, but you know, with 25 seconds left, park the bus, boys. Park the bus. Play for OT. That's what you need to do.
Back. Yeah, they're going to take their shot, AT, especially when you're on this side. You want to get one more crack at the preferred side. You don't want to get too risky over here.
Yeah, if you're so close to overtime, just play for it at that point, and that's exactly what TCM have done. Despite only going into the half at 1-1, they've managed to hold out and force overtime.
Yeah, I thought, honestly, with that scoreline going into the second side and with the switch inside Faze back, oh yeah, I thought
Faze back. Maven's got a prediction right. No, the world is coming to an end.
I thought for sure they were locking that up, but instead we are going to go to an overtime. Now, for those viewers, I know we're going to get a lot of people with the scale of this event. You know, it's going to be on Xbox throughout the weekend, and there's going to be people that maybe aren't as familiar.
Kind of a big deal, man.
Kind of a big deal. Maybe people that aren't as familiar with the rules. Walk me through how overtime's going to work here.
So, overtime, also referred to as stopwatch. We basically restart the game with all the time available, and as soon as we see the first flag cap, we take count of the current time left. Then we go over to the second side, and the team which didn't cap has to try and beat the time that the team that capped managed to get.
All right.
Relatively simple.
Yep, it is. We'll see, though, here. Jerd, he's got one above, not able to win that gunfight. 2 down for either side right now. We're going to get eyes on with Apathy as he is in a pretty good position. If he can, this one player, Lame Crown's going to catch him. Not yet. He did get eyes on him. Dashes across the longest gunfight. I don't think anyone's even hit a bullet yet. Eventually, another player is going to come and clean him up. But they've got 3 players getting pretty aggressive right now. But you see a bit of turtling coming in from TCM. Yeah, they want no part of it.
They wanted to make sure no one was trying to sneak behind them.
I'm Moose, the stationary turret, or he unplugged his controller for a couple seconds.
Moose is just chilling, man.
He just taking a break.
He was on camera. Don't worry about it. He was like, oh, don't worry. I'll show you guys how you play turrets. Well, XMGs will have some real fun.
He was making a smoothie. Oh God, that shot from Gunshy. Now, back-to-back headshots. That was filthy.
Can they pull the flag, though? That's the question. Because that would leave Faze in such an awkward situation of whether they overextend or whether they wrap back. Faze trying to wrap back. One player left from TCM in the enemy base. It's going to be Jerd. King Jerd, what can you do? There's one. Can he get the flag over the ball?
That was a huge 2-piece.
Now all TCM need to do is watch that overextend. That one blue arrow in the top right of the screen is basically the most important player.
I got it.
3.5 minutes left. And that's a flag.
So what, just under 90 seconds. All right, minute 25. And that was, I think, Jerd got one. Moose had a big two-piece in the base, and then he was able to get out. So I'm going to pretty much stick with the offensive side.
Oh, yeah,
well, I don't want to say the offensive side, but, you know,
the team that needs to catch.
Yes, we're going to stick with Faze Black through pretty much all of this.
A minute 22 for Faze Black to make a play. Otherwise, TCM will pick up the first map in this series. Force over to an uplink. Study just trying to chase someone.
Just hunting this player.
Oh,
can't get eyes on
so well to stay alive. And Study's actually last man alive for Faze. He's not going to win that gunfight at all. And now you're going to see Jerd hold the flag for TCM. Heads over towards poolside. There's no one there. Faze left with only one choice, which is to overextend down from that bottom side. Jerd has to recognize that that's where they're going to be coming from. The stuns go flying out. If Jerd caps this is going to be game. Flag's been counterpulled. Jerd not able to pick up the kill. Faze player still alive. It should be returned surely, but no, Jerd is going to drop. Flag inches away. The flag has been returned as well, and Apathy trying to break away.
Oh God, I thought he was out, but the stuns came in, able to clean it up. And is that going to be Study here, trying to get some work done? What a crazy exchange we had there at the TCM base.
It's not over yet though, Maeve. Still 30 seconds left. Despite Moose going big, and Shane gets a 2-piece there with the foul. Massive plays coming out. That's a 3-piece from Shane. Unbelievable stuff. He's staying alive. Looking for the 4-piece. Moose is going to help him out. 20 seconds left. TCM just need to hold on.
My prediction crumbling before my eyes.
Out the window, maybe.
As TCM, yeah, I don't think there's any sort of speed potion in the world that can allow for him to get out here as there's 6 seconds left. That's going to be it. Unless he has some sort of double, triple power overclock. That's it.
An unbelievable ending to that CTF retreat right there, Maven. TCM clutch up in extraordinary fashion. Shane just went off. We were kind of, I don't want to say criticizing, but kind of, you know, questioning whether him using the bow was the right choice.
Well, it certainly worked out in the